Hello, this is Ken from Pinefinders Old Pine Furniture Warehouse in Haddenham in Aylesbury in the UK. That's in Buckinghamshire. And we've just had another delivery of old pine furniture, which I'm going to show you around. And this time also I'm going to include a few pieces from the last delivery, which I haven't had time to put on the website yet. So essentially, I'll show you all the furniture that's not in the proper categories of the website. So I will be showing you, first of all, an image, well, obviously showing you the piece of furniture. I'll just quickly show you around, then I'll be showing you the ticket with its unique reference number at the top. If it's in bare wood or unrestored condition, it will have two prices. So the first price being as it is, second price being when it's restored and waxed. And then on the other side, it will have the dimensions in inches, because we don't do centimeters here because I'm old-fashioned. Right, so we'll start from, I'll start from this chest of drawers here, which was on the last delivery, which I have yet to put on the website. Lovely little English chest of drawers, Victorian. Just pause I'm going to go through pretty quickly, so just pause the video, obviously, if you'd like to see the tickets. The lighting in here is terrible, so unfortunately, that's terrible. It's really dark, isn't it? I'll move it around here a little bit, might be a bit better. But this is a beautiful vestry chest of drawers, I guess you'd call it. If you do see anything you're interested in and you would like more information, just let me know. I can give you some better photos. Well, I can give you some decent photographs of it, or maybe you'd like a video in an area which is better lit. So this has just one door, and you've got some shelves inside there. When it comes to shelves inside a cupboard or a wardrobe, we can basically do what you'd like. If you'd like extra shelves or like them placing differently to where they are now, that's usually possible. And also when it comes to some cupboards and all wardrobes, you will have a second depth measurement. For instance, that one, which will be the internal depth or potential hanging space. And we have a lovely glazed display cabinet. You can see the shelves there. Also, if you needed or would like the age of a particular piece of furniture, obviously I can try and do that for you as well. I can estimate it. I'm usually pretty good at getting it fairly accurate. It's got a drawer at the top and two doors. And this one has a partition in the middle with shelves either side. Also, I will mention, as I'm walking around, it's a nice English dresser. Some pieces need a little bit more restoration than others. So if you were thinking, the height measurement, that's the height of the base, 35 inches, and that's the total height. If you were thinking, or you'd seen a piece of furniture, there's a pair of tall, slim cupboards, which you were thinking about coming to collect as it is, it's probably best to let me know which piece you might be looking for, and then I can let you know if there's any restoration or how much restoration, what restoration is required. Just before you come, it's probably a good idea, just in case you'd like me to do any of it. Right, it's a 4-door cupboard. The top had been varnished and we sanded it, and it's slightly different colour to the rest of it. I should think it would be okay when it's waxed, but yeah, I should think it would be fine. It's just because we had to sand it very hard. So So it's just a slightly different shade, but being on a different angle, once it's waxed, I think that'll be fine. So that's not an old cupboard, that's a reclaimed one. That's been made from very clean reclaimed pine. We've got a very interesting little dresser here. 1920s, 1930s, beveled glass. It separates into two sections, top and bottom, and it also has a sliding out work surface, which is quite useful. Could be quite useful. And then it's got the shelves in. It's got a shelf inside the base. That's the height of the base again, 34. And a lovely arched top display cupboard with some curvy third depth shelves in it. Difficult to see that because again the lighting is awful. I will get it fixed one day. Over a little bit there, that's it. Right, so we've got a tall slim cupboard with a drawer at the top. This has, how many shelves? We've got 1, 2, 3 shelves inside. I just need to make some, I don't know if you can see that, but it's on these sort of adjustable things here, so they will be semi-adjustable, these shelves. I don't think they've, yeah, and the drawer at the top. Okay, let's move that over there a little bit. Right, got a very cute little dresser. Again, obviously that's the height of the base. And then first of our wardrobes. So this one's sold this morning. Yeah, so we've got this one here. These wardrobes totally dismantled for delivery. I'll go through them each one. So yes, here's one totally dismantled for delivery. It's 19-inch internal depth, so that's nice and deep for hanging. 19 inches is that'll be fine. And obviously with wardrobes, I can fit a hanging rail in the top, or on some taller wardrobes, some people might like a shelf around there with the hanging rail fixed below it. So either of those is fine. I think it's about £30 for a shelf, but the hanging rail is included in the price. So as I say, if I didn't say it, this totally breaks down for delivery, and I can usually deliver and put it together for you. Just let me know where you are. I can give you a quote for that. If you're too far away, we've got a courier company that can deliver, but I do deliver to most areas of the UK. So here's another wardrobe, similar, slightly bigger. Did I show you? I did show you that ticket, didn't I? I'll just go back to that one. Sorry, I'm thinking about other things while I'm doing this. Yeah, so coming to this wardrobe, again, totally dismantles for delivery. And this one is 20-inch internal depth. So that is nice and deep again. Then we come to a nice Edwardian, is it Edwardian? Yeah, I think so, Edwardian pine linen press. And this one has got some nice stuff going on inside. Yeah, that's it. So this has these sliding trays on the right hand side. And then on the left at the moment there's a shelf that just lifts out, but I could put a hanging rail in there if you'd like me to, because that is deep enough for hanging. It's 21-inch internal depth. And it's got the drawers there. It does have, or it did have, something going on the side. So you've got 3 that were holes that have been plugged. Now when they're waxed, that'll be perfectly fine, and I think that's the same the other side. Yes, that's the same on the other side as well, so just be aware of that. But when it's waxed, I mean, it'll be fine. And the top does dismantle from the bottom for delivery. Right, and now the third of our wardrobes. This wardrobe separates into two sections. That's the way it was made, so it's split in the middle essentially. So if you need to calculate it, it's basically half the width. That's it. So same height, half the width. In fact, it's a little bit, not quite the same full height, because this finial, this crown thing does actually come off. So it's a little bit lower than the full height. 18.5 internal depth should be fine. It might be tiny bit, just a tiny bit tight for massive coats, big suits and big coats and things, but I should think 18.5 inches is okay. And this one, as you can see, has got drawers at the bottom. Then we've got a, well, I don't know what this, where would this be? Dining room? Or it's not really a bedroomy thing, is it? With the glazed, don't know, but I think this is one piece. I don't think it dismantles. Let's have a quick look. No, this is one piece, so just bear that in mind, especially if it's going upstairs. This is just one piece. So we've got a space on the left there. The internal depth 18.5 inches, so I could put a hanging rail in there if you wanted to remove the shelves. So you could have hanging in there. And then you've got drawers and cupboard doors and things going on there. Right, this table came in on the last delivery. I haven't put it on the website yet. I know the perspective is a bit not very good with this, but I'll give you an idea. And the 24 inch is the leg room. That's from floor to the bottom of the table, the skirt of the table. This is going to be difficult to see, but these are beautiful old pine wardrobe. It's absolutely stunning with these beautiful panels. This splits into two sections again, so separates there. You can see where it joins in the middle there. And it's got two drawers at the bottom, and I think this is nice and deep for hanging as well. Yes, 21.5 inches. I've got 860 as it is, 947 if you did want me to re-wax it, but I mean, looking at it, it's pretty good actually. Here's the dimensions: 21.5 inch internal depth. Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty good. Doesn't really need re-waxing, so I should go be guided by the first price, really, 860. That's fine. Another wardrobe here, a very large wardrobe. That's just a shadow from our lighting, so don't worry about that. Two doors, and it's got a drawer at the bottom. This one again, it's nice and deep for hanging. Just need to fit a rail. And again, this is already waxed and pretty ready to go, really. It's all nice and pretty clean and tidy. It's got a couple of little marks on it, which I would just remind me of those, and I would just go over those, make sure that's just cleaned up a little bit, but it's pretty much ready to go. So there's that one. Oh, I've got one of my old copper cauldrons left. 175 quid. So these can be used as, now I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say this, but I've got one at home I use for a fire pit. I just build fires in it, and in the winter especially, it's great. It actually glows red hot. So I'm not suggesting you should do that. Probably health and safety would prohibit me for saying that. So whatever you do, don't use it as a fire pit. Use it as a planter. Right, we've got a painted wardrobe. So this is an old painted one, an old wardrobe that's been painted a little bit roughly, so it needs smoothing off and repainting for sure. Definitely use that. It's got 2 drawers at the bottom. It needs a support along there. Apart from that, and a bit of tidying up, what I've done with this one is it's going to be 1150 once it's repainted in a colour of your choice, and tidied up and everything made right. And it's deep enough for hanging there, and again totally dismantles for delivery. If I didn't say it, this one totally dismantles for delivery as well, obviously. Right, this is a nice big English cupboard. This is beautiful, this thing. So a real good chunky big old English cupboard. Probably, would it be a school cupboard or something? Not sure, could be. But yeah, really big solid thing. I think the lock's all working, everything. Yeah, so this is currently in bare wood. Then we come to these 3 chairs. Now, I don't know much about chairs, if anything, but I came across these 3. I thought they were really nice. They might be vintage, as in genuine, as in not genuine old. I really don't know. I'm not going to say anything, but I just thought they looked really attractive. And there's only 3 of them. So that's that. Got 360 for the set of 3. Okay, then we've got a long thin box. This was on the last delivery, which I have yet to put on the website. Old pine blanket box, and this has a candle box on the left hand side, so this opens up there. And we have another Victorian pine box. This one's a little bit more dainty. Just empty inside. Can you hear that bee? Where is he? He wants to go outside, I think. Then we've got one slightly bigger. Oh, there he is. Now, we have a very large desk, old pine desk. This is pretty rustic. It needs a little bit of work doing up. Now, how does it separate into sections? Yes, it separates, the top comes off and it separates into these pieces here and the top piece. So it does dismantle for delivery. It's nice and wide and deep. As I say, it needs some work doing to it. So I've got 700 as it is. If you, well, I would say don't buy it as it is, but 700, that's the guide price I've got at the moment. So if you're interested in this, just let me know, and then I can talk through what I would like to do to it and how much I'd charge. So just, in other words, just contact me if you're interested and we can talk about it. We've got a table that's been made from old floorboards. I've just filled the top so it doesn't look very nice at the moment, and it's bare wood. It's got tapered legs. I've forgotten there, 347, yeah. And 25 is the leg room again, from floor to the underside of the table. Then we have another old pine wardrobe. This totally dismantles for delivery, slightly smaller one. It's got 2 drawers at the bottom and it's been wax finished. 19-inch internal depth, which is pretty good, and that should be fine. And once again, it's pretty good condition. You might like this one re-waxed. There's a few little blemishes on it, but it's pretty good really. So I'll show you again. So 750 as it is, 827 if you did want me to just go over it once give it another wax finish. We've got a little wall hanging cupboard with currently 2 shelves inside, and that's 125 as it is. That's been sold. Oh, another English, medium-sized English cupboard. Again, sort of solid and chunky, very similar to the last one. Oh, that's got a catch on it, that's right. And it's got shelves. Oh, I can hardly see because it's so dark. It's quite pricey, these cupboards, but I did like them, so I did really want them. I know they're quite sought after. Wall hanging cupboard from the last delivery. 2 doors, and it's got 2 drawers at the bottom, 2 little drawers. No knobs or anything yet, so you, I will be guided by you as to what sort of knobs you might like on there. And again, from the last delivery, you've got a kitchen island. So this has got a granite top, and it's got nicely panelled back. I do apologise for the light. I should have sorted this light. I shouldn't have put this here really, because you can hardly see it. But if I come back to here again, there you go. Nearly done, 3 more pieces. Right, so there's a nice clean and tidy, very handsome small chest of drawers. Is this the one with, yes, sorry, that's the one with the flop down lid, the drawer front. So that has a cupboard door there. Well, a hatch. And we have pine bench. This is new, been made very recently, and it's a storage bench. It's got storage there. And then last of all, we have a nice big chest of drawers. So there's 4 drawers. Right, so I believe that's everything. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. This was on the last delivery as well. This very large corner cupboard. I think that's everything now. So if there's anything you're interested in and you would like more details on, please let me know. I was just going to show you my clock as well. Still haven't put this on the website. Very tall clock. I can't get to can you see the ticket there? I don't know if you can see that. Might not be able to. Yeah, if there's anything you're interested in, please let me know. I can give you any more information you might like, and send more detailed photographs or anything like that, or maybe a little video which might help. And you can contact me through the website is the best way of doing it, and I'll put a link to the website in the description below this video. And I hope there's something you've seen that you like, and hope to hear from you soon.